Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a TBR jar. In January I read 7 books, in February I read 12, and then in March so far, it is currently the 28th, in March so far I've read 9 books. So I think I'm gonna do like 8 or 10 pulls, depending on how bulky the 8 books are. We'll see whether or not we want to do 10. But as of right now I'm gonna do 8, and then once we get closer to 8 and I see what we're working with, I'll decide whether or not we're gonna tacked on a few extras. All right, I'm actually really excited about this. Any reread. Oh, I could use this as a chance to reread ACOTAR. I could use this as a chance to reread Manacled. I've also been wanting to reread that. Should I reread ACOTAR or reread Manacled? I don't actually have the first book physically right now. I am letting my sister borrow it, but I have it on my Kindle, so I'll still be able to start it. I think it's time I reread ACOTAR. Let's see what's next. Something from Libby. That's a good one because I also have a lot of Libby books that I'm scared are gonna expire soon. Okay. So it's between either Saint, which is the 3rd book in the pre-series, or Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. I think I'm gonna do Before I Let Go on my TBR. Before I Let Go is supposed to be a second chance romance, which I don't typically go for, and it's also written by Kennedy Ryan, which I just read Kingmaker in March, which it'll be in my March wrap-up and I'll go into more details, but I did not care for it. So I'm hoping that this will be another chance for Kennedy Ryan to kind of turn my views of her around, but I'm also a little nervous that maybe I won't like it. All right, book number 3. Something you're scared to read. Okay, I actually have a few options, honestly. I'm kind of scared to read A Little Life. Just like a little bit. And I'm also a little scared to read From Blood and Ash. Okay, so it's either A Little Life or From Blood and Ash. I don't know. Maybe I'll do From Blood and Ash. I bought this book when I was first book shopping. Oh my gosh, it feels like so long ago, but it really wasn't that long ago. I was kind of just on a rampage of just trying to buy everything possible because I just wanted to dip my toe in every single thing so I could see what I liked really quickly. But I did start it when I first started reading, and it was too much for me at the time. I was not ready for this kind of fantasy. But now that I've grown and I've read more and more fantasy, I think maybe I'll be more ready for it than I was when I picked it up the first time. All right, pick number 4. A new to you author. So this is gonna be a book by author that I haven't read anything else by them yet. Okay, I'm kind of shooting between Stephanie Garber with Once Upon a Broken Heart, Elsie Silver with Flawless, or Emily Henry with Book Lovers. I kind of think Stephanie Garber is calling to me a little bit. I'm gonna go with Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. This will be my first book by her. I really want to read Carnival. I really want to read Legendary. What better time than now, I guess. This is pick number 5. Oh, I kind of got 2. We'll do them both. 5 and 6. Something from Book Talk and a free pick. Ooh, I love a free pick. Okay, something from Book Talk we'll do first. I'm gonna pull up TikTok on my phone, literally type in Book Talk on TikTok, and the first book that comes up, I'll read. If I own it, I do. Okay, so a video just came up of this girl sobbing while reading A Little Life. That's so funny that I ended up with A Little Life anyway, because I was kind of skeptical to pick it up, and now it's on my TBR. I don't know. I'm not mad about this pick, I guess. I guess it's time. Let's get our heart broken. Whatever. I think I'm going to save my free pick to the end. So we will put that to the side. We have 5 books so far with a 6th on the side. Let's go for pull number 7. Favorite genre. Okay, right now I'm going to say fantasy is my favorite genre. But maybe even dark romance. If I could do a fantasy, like a dark fantasy romance, that would be good. Like, maybe I could do one of the Never After novel series. So I have not read Crossed or Wretched, and I've finished Hook, and I did really enjoy Hook. I could also do Kingdom of the Wicked. Okay, so I think it's between Kingdom of the Wicked or one of the Never After novel series. I think Kingdom of the Wicked has a lot more fantasy aspects in it, so I probably should go with that, but I almost want to go with one of the Never After novel series just because I enjoyed those already. I know that I'll like them, but I'm not 100% sure how I'll feel about Kingdom of the Wicked. I think I'm going to do Kingdom of the Wicked. This is more fantasy and dark romance. It's kind of everything that I tend to enjoy in one book. Okay, you know what? No, I'm going to give this a chance. The jar has spoken. So this will be pool number 8. I think I am going to do 10 books, but we'll see. A book with a person on the cover. I don't buy a lot of books that have people on the cover. I could do Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I could start Crescent City. I don't know, starting Crescent City and ACOTAR in the same month. Maybe not. One Dark Window or City of Bones would be good. So City of Bones, One Dark Window, or Book Lovers. I think those are my only options. Or Seven Husbands. I have a lot of dark and heavy books, I feel like, so I think maybe a lighter book might be good to switch things up. We're going to do Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This will be my Emily Henry debut. So excited for this moment. Let's put her on the TBR. We have 8 books. I am going to shoot for the 10. We'll just do another 2. Like, finish a series. I thought I didn't have anything to fit this prompt, finish a series, but I am currently in the middle of the tandem read, so I could put Kingdom of Ash on my April TBR, but that is a chunky book. There are 980 pages in this book. And I'm not even going to finish the tandem read in March, so I'm still going to be reading the tandem read come April. And I just don't know if I'm going to have time to pick up such a heavy read. I don't know. What else am I about to finish? What other series am I close to finishing? Oh, I'm an idiot. I think it's time I finish the Harry Potter series, actually. This is book 7. I took the dust jacket off. I don't like reading with the jackets on. I have been picking at this book for like months, and maybe this is a sign that April is the time that I need to finally get this off my TBR. So we will be finishing Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows in April. Last pick, and then we'll do our free pick. Interconnected standalone. I read a lot of interconnected standalones. We could do either the next Twisted book or the next Kings of Sins book. We could do the next Dark Olympus book. We could do Flawless. We could do a Never After novel. I almost want to say King of Pride. I think I'm choosing between King of Pride and one of the Never After novel series. I think I'm going to do King of Pride because I think Anna Huang has just that effortless writing where you don't really have to try too hard. And I have a lot of bigger, more higher fantasy reads coming in this month. So I think maybe something that's just easier might be nice. Let's see how I get this book out. I'm just going to have to... So I'm going to do King of Pride, which is the next book in the Kings of Sin series. I loved the first one. I know the first one has some mixed reviews, but I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I think I rated it 4 stars. I read it last year around, I'm going to say December maybe. It is Opposites Attract and Forbidden Romance. I don't know. I like her writing, so I think I'm going to like her book. And it'll be nice to read something so easy compared to like Harry Potter. I'm finishing the tandem read, A Little Life, just something super chill, you know? And it is time to do our free pick. I actually have no idea where I'm going with this. Oh, we have 5 fantasy. We have 5 fantasy books on here, so something definitely not fantasy because this is becoming a very fantasy heavy month. Something not fantasy is almost impossible with my TBR, honestly. You know what? I was already looking for a reason to put this on my TBR. I'm just gonna go with this. Excited to read this Never After novel. This is Wretched. I don't really know what order this one is in, but they don't really matter. They aren't connected in any way that I've seen so far. I could be wrong. This one is supposed to be following The Wicked Witch of the West. Excited to read this one. I think it'll be really good, actually. Okay, that was everything. We did 10 pulls. We'll go back through and see everything that we're going to be doing. So first book on our TBR is Akatar. I don't currently have the physical copy with me at the moment, but we will be adding that to TBR this month. I am actually really excited to reread Akatar. The book that I'm going to be reading, I will be reading on my Kindle, and that is Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. I don't know what this book is about, but I am excited to read another Kennedy Ryan and just see if maybe me and Kennedy Ryan can get along. Next book is A Little Life. This book is going to break my heart. I'm absolutely certain, but I am ready for the heartbreak. Next book is Book Lovers. This will be my Emily Henry debut. I'm very excited for it. I've heard a lot of good things. Next book is King of Pride. This is the second book in the Kings of Sin series. I did really enjoy the first book, so I'm hopeful that I'll continue to enjoy the series. Next book is Wretched. It is the Wicked Witch of the West and the Never After novel series. These series can be read in any order. Next book is Once Upon a Broken Heart. This will be my Stephanie Garber debut as well. So I have a couple new author debuts in this TBR, which I'm very excited for. I love expanding my horizons and finding new authors that can be added to my must-buy list. Because as of right now, my must-buy list is very short. And I think Stephanie Garber can be one of those people who's on a must-buy book list. Next book is Kingdom of the Wicked. This is a fantasy dark romance series. She's on a hunt for her sister and she falls into the wrong hands. I don't know, something along those lines. But I'm excited to read it. Next book is From Blood and Ash. This was one of the first books on my TBR once I got back into reading, so I'm very excited to say that I'm finally getting around to it and finally reading it. This is book 1 in the From Blood and Ash series. And last but certainly not least, I am finally going to finish Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I don't have much left, honestly. I don't know why it's taken me so long to finally get through this book, but it is time, ladies and gentlemen. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye! Effortless